All right. Well, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. This is Matt Jameson here in Salmon River, New Brunswick, Canada. Welcome to the Frequency Awakening Testimonials call this Friday evening, June the 19th, 2026. We're super excited to have each and every one of you on the call. I know we've got an amazing testimonial. Something major happened today. But before we hear what's happening and what happened today, I want to turn this over to an amazing leader, somebody that I absolutely adore, somebody that I've becoming very good friends with, a massive leader here in the organization, someone down in Australia who has a heart of gold, truly cares for each and every one of you, every one of us. And her name is Anna Feldman down in Australia. So she's an M4, folks. Pay close attention because as an M4, she has persisted. She has conviction. She's never given up on herself or her team. And she's an absolutely amazing leader. So I want to turn this over to Anna down in Australia. Over to you, darling.
Man, thank you so much, Matthew. When you were sharing all of that, I'm like, all I do is just hang around all the right people that light me up, and I stay really, really, really close to that campfire. So that's just what brought me here is people, hanging out and just being close to the amazing light that we have here in this community. Guys, this call today is probably the most special call they keep getting more and more special, but honestly, this could be the most special call that we have all ever been on because the announcement that I'm about to make, that if you've been awake for the last few hours, you all already know, is actually
Leading the Ollie Life watch that came as part of this promotional offer.
Oh, what? Oh, sorry.
I think if you could, thanks. You're not allowed to interrupt me while I'm giving my introduction of you, Luigi, right?
No, I'm still working.
That was actually perfect because we're learning not to interrupt each other, and there you go again.
No,
And I love it, and I love you, and I love the universe. I love the way everything works. Look, guys, honestly, this is really an honor that is. Sometimes in life you get an honor and a privilege to introduce someone, but it's more than just introducing Luigi today as our newest M5 leader, the first in Canada, and all the things that you guys get to read in the chats. This is even more than that. This introduction is a massive initiation for our whole community, right? When someone hits the rank of M5, a whole lot of M1s are coming through. I can guarantee you M2s, M3s, M4s, and Luigi, even M5s, because what we're really doing here is we're just igniting possibility. And Luigi, since the day you came into Ollie Life, you changed the trajectory of thousands of lives. Many of us are on the call. Our lives wouldn't be the way that they are if it weren't for you going first. But even Ollie Life itself, you have changed the destiny of this entire company. That is how huge it is that you said yes about 15 months ago, okay? And I and everybody here are just so incredibly, I don't know if it's grateful or honored or just ignited to celebrate you today, because you've opened up a channel for all of us to just step into the next level, because you chose to commit. You chose to be up from sunrise to sunset for each and every one of us. And your stand for seeing us grow into our leadership is something that it will be a gift that we treasure for the rest of our lives. So without further ado, I'd love to introduce our newest, most amazing M5, Luigi Bruni. Come on out. We got the sparkles on for you, my love.
Woohoo! That was an amazing introduction, and thank you. And sorry, I didn't cut you. It's because, you know what? I opened up the Frequency Awakening and I was trying to put a post that we are live. Then I heard talking. So on the Frequency Awakening, when there's a video there, it just plays automatically. I thought somebody was talking in the chat. So I'm sorry. Listen.
Don't be sorry. We love you.
But yes, that was it's touching because it's coming from somebody that has went through a lot of struggles, just like me, you and Asher, like a lot of struggles, all right? People don't know our lives. They might see us there on the shiny lights and it's all glamour without knowing the backstory and the history of what happened to us in these last 5, 10, 20 years. You really don't know. And we all come from a dark place. before Holy Life. All of us. Me, Anna, Asher, we all come from a dark place. And this has been like, when you have a boat there and you have a life, like a little round thing to save people. This has been a life raft, like just saving our lives completely on a different level. But tonight, I want to thank the whole community, because today I really received a lot of love. And, it's touching, but, sometimes people say, oh, it's not for the money. Well, I mean, they would be lying if they would say it's not just for the money. But it's not just for the money, because if it was just for the money, everyone, I don't think I would be working so hard. Really, like, I don't think I need that much money to work all day long without any life at all. I don't think I'd do it at that level. So there's more than just the money, all right? We're creating something big with this community, and it's really huge, all right? It's not just huge because we're helping lives, and you're going to hear it on the 3 people that I'm bringing out tonight. It's really huge because these products are amazing. I mean, we finally have a product that's just like next level. People get results within days, weeks. Like, hey, come on. But then it goes one step further. That's why tonight's call was called Health and Wealth, because I find they go hand in hand. I don't care how all money's not important. Okay, I agree. Maybe it's not important for you. But you know how many people, like there's an article we read the other day that, the poorest people actually live longer than the people that are a little bit wealthier, because that's a stat. So emotionally, financial wreck is not good for your health. So health and wealth pretty much go together, all right? So we're not doing a testimonial call to shove money down anybody's throat, but we just find that the testimonial call on Fridays goes hand in hand with health and wealth. And one last time, thanks everyone. Today was wow. Like I was blown away. Like so much love, sincere love. I mean, I got people calling me all day long. But first of all, you know what? I want to thank everyone, because there's no way I'd be where I am if I didn't have people at the beginning like Malek. I'm talking about that at the beginning. Malek, Edita, Scott, Anna, JR, and I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. Oh, Pete, yeah, but you came in after, Pete, so I can't mention you at the beginning there. Ricky came in also after. John came in after. Matthew came in after. Lillian came in also after. So I'm just mentioning the people that believed in me when we got out of the gate, all right? Thank you very much. I didn't have a big army when we started. We started with a small little army. Sometimes you think that you need a big army to actually be an M5. No. All I had was a small little group of individuals that for some reason, they still believed that I had something in me. When everybody else doubted me on the internet, when I was washed up, burnt, I have a Facebook with 5,000 members that all they do is just talk bad of Luigi. So if you think, like, I'm the guy that every time there's a company, he goes on behind MLM. Well, yes, Holy Life. Go look up Holy Life and you'll see probably Luigi on that one, because that's how it is. Did that stop me? No, it didn't stop me. Thank God this came in my life. I'm so proud of it. So proud of it because it's a clean project. We're really helping people. And you know what? I really want people to also succeed financially, because there's a way to succeed financially here. So again, one last time just love you guys. This just is amazing. Like, this has become just as much my family as my real family. So that's how bad this is getting. It's kind of contagious.
Luigi, I'm just going to jump in here, man, and just say you have so much to be proud of. Okay, like you should feel proud, because every morning you wake up, you're on your mission, and you're on, like you're in contact with everybody. We all love how you relate to everybody. You make that special effort to remember people's names, to make a connection with who they are and what they're doing in their business. Because, if it wasn't for that beautiful personal humanity that you bring to everything that you do, it just wouldn't be the same. This community wouldn't be the same. The whole energy of this community is infused with everything that you do and how you show up every day. And from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, you're on. You're 24/7 on with Ollie Life. Like it's like literally, it's like quite rare when we hear you say to us, go, hey, listen, I actually need to take a little bit of time out for my family, for my, take a break, because it's just like insane, like this week that we've just had. And it's like, yeah, you deserve that break. When you take it, deserve it, enjoy it every moment, because you're on fire. Every so many moments of the week, you are just on fire for this whole community, for this mission, for all of us here. And we know that how much joy you get from seeing everybody's success. Like really, because that's what it is for you. Like that's what it is. We know that it's not just about the money for you. We really feel that for you, the joy that you get when you see people rising up. That's the really special thing. So thank you. Thank you from all of us.
Thank you for dressing up today. I mean, that's an honor and a privilege. And also, thank you for stepping up, because you've always been hard behind the scenes working with Anna. And I'm glad to see you stepping up now and talking, and you're actually becoming a very proficient speaker. So I want to congratulate you, all right, for doing that. And that's a big badge of honor. And thank you very much. And please continue. Listen, all right, first speaker I want to bring on here tonight. Now, the three speakers I'm bringing on here tonight are three M2s. Why? Because often you might hear from Van and Tuan M6, you might hear from Paul M6, Brian M7, M5s, Luigi. But that's like a big step, right? It's far, right? So why don't we tonight concentrate on M2s? And we have three wonderful M2s that, in my opinion, they're all M7s. But I want you to understand the importance of M2, because sometimes I think we take it out of context, right? M1, well, a lot of people can get, not everybody, some people actually don't get there, right? Even if they want to, we know that. But don't give up, because you'll get there, all right? You get there. And, I want you to realize that as soon as you sign up one person, you're a leader, you're a coach. Whether you're a star coach or you're a coach, you're a leader at one person signed up. That's your mission, one person. Now, when you get to M1, the next step of M2, it's not that easy. It's like 10x, from 10,000, you have to get to 100,000. It seems far-fetched at the beginning because you're just like starting. But actually, many of you have gone to M2. And I want to congratulate all of you, because M2 is kind of significant. I mean, that's where I think we separate a little bit from the masses, right? Your M2, it's not everybody gets there. Now, when you get to M2, I want to remind everyone who's in M2, to get to M3, it's not easy. Unfortunately, some people give up along the way because it is what it is. Not everybody's built mentally and physically to be able to have that same passion, focus, and belief, to not give up. Not everybody's built like that. But even if not everyone's built like that, what we're trying to do as a community is build you all like that. We want everybody to be like that. And I think that almost everyone on this call can be like that. I'm serious. We can all, because we can all reprogram ourselves. We can all change that shift and what we believe, because what we believe is what we attract. Your situation, what you're living right now, well, it's your fault. You attracted it. Whether you did it knowingly or unknowingly, you attracted your present situation. Sad, eh? So what do you do about it if your situation is not good? Well, just change your mindset. Read books, listen to Audible tapes, hang around with positive people. I mean, come on, man. It's like there's no secret about changing your mindset, your subconscious. You have to reprogram yourself. We go through this in mindset. So tonight's not a mindset call, but I wanted to emphasize why M2 is so important, because to get to M3, and all of you here on this call, you're getting close to M3, all three of you. And in my heart, you're already M3s. And I know that you guys are getting there, but I want all the M3s that watch this call, all the M2s that watch this call, to understand that when you get to M3, I want you to register this. Forget M4, M5, M6, M7. Forget that. When you get to M3, it's not easy, but when you get there, you know what? In my book, you made it. You made it in Holy Life when you get to M3, everyone. Because M4 is easier, and M5, well, it's not easier, but it's like the momentum picks up. It's like what you're doing right now seems slow, but every rank, it goes faster and faster. When you make M3, you made it. So if you're close to M3, or you're halfway to M3, go for it. We're talking about a company that's going to be around for the next 20 years. We're talking about something that's going to become a giant in this space. Like, you think that what we're seeing lately is huge? Oh my God. Like, are you serious? Next week, California, it's going to be massive. this event that they're doing. And after that, ODC, when they launched the new products in September, boom. Then after that, they launch a new product, the water machine, maybe, boom. Then ODC, they're going to give us another 2-3 products to talk about, boom. Then after that, in December, you know, the big event in Holy Nation in December 12th, boom. Then there's a Thailand trip that some of us are organizing, boom. Can you imagine all that hysteria here to the end of the year? Listen, I already know what's going to happen. I just want you to feel it. We're really it's an iceberg. We only see the tip of it. Most of the success is still under the water, everyone. All of it. It's still under the water. We've seen nothing yet. So first speaker I want to bring on here tonight is somebody that I've learned to respect a lot for his health qualities. And since it's a testimonial call tonight, I wanted to bring on somebody who's knowledgeable in health. Not because Malek and Pete are not knowledgeable, but you know what? John has that quality, you know? In life, everybody has a quality more than other people. And this guy's an ace. And not only is he an ace in health, but it's also somebody that I wanted to start this call off because I want every speaker to talk about the health side before going into the financial side or the success side or what this means for them or what they want to accomplish. So let's start with the wellness side, and then we can go to the health side. Hello, John. How are you?
I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
Listen, it's all yours, buddy. Start with why you're excited about this product and what it means for you. And I mean, listen, we see you working so hard every day in your groups and in the chats, you know, and I don't know, buddy. To me, like if I didn't know you, I would say that you really believe in these products.
Yeah, and I'm going to share something tonight that'll reinforce that. Although realizing what this call is about and realizing what you just accomplished, I was shifting my whole thing I was going to say tonight, and I do want to congratulate you too, and love you, Luigi. It's such a privilege to be involved and have you part of my journey. And I'm from the same dark place. My wife and I, we lost $150,000 in cryptocurrencies years ago. So I'm part of that club. And I realized I got involved in some of those types of things because I was trying to get into get rich quick schemes. And a lot of people will look at Holy Life and what we do, and they'll think this is a get rich quick scheme. And it's really not. It's a although some of us are getting rich very quickly. But what I realize is this is a get rich finally scheme. Okay. And richness means a lot of different things to people. It could be their health. They can be rich in health, rich in wealth, rich in beauty, rich in friendships and love. And we have it all here. And I came across a quote the other day from JFK, and it said, "A rising tide raises all boats." And folks, get your surfboards out, because there's a rising tide. There's waves coming, and you want to be right there, ready. So get your surfboard, get out there. That's right, Matt. Get out there and get ready. And that's what we're all doing. And I look around, and I'm on top of this wave, and I see all of you guys all there on your surfboards, and we're all going, surfs up, hang 10. Okay. And we finally found the get rich finally scheme. All right. And if you do the things that Van and Tuan and all of us talk about, the basics, you'll get rich in all of those different ways. So in the spirit of, I love to share new things I find out about the technologies. I'm going to tell you a couple things about this device, a testimonial I have, and a couple, 3 things that almost nobody knows that this does. And there's going to be a run on these tomorrow. Okay. And I love bringing that stuff out. And we all love this device because it pulses PMF into our eye area. It's an eye wellness device and so forth. First of all, most people don't realize what those holes are in this device. Okay, those holes are called, by Holy Life, a bionic ultra vision technology. Bionic ultra vision technology, folks. You're supposed to look through those and it will improve the sensitivity of your eyes. This is a fantastic thing to do while you're watching TV. Okay. I think a few of us here probably watch TV. Try it. Watch TV through there. And what you're doing is you're improving the sensitivity and strength of your eyes. Who doesn't want that, especially when you get to be middle ages or older? Okay. Bionic ultravision technology. But that's not enough for me to get excited. Now, I'm going to tell you about something that just happened the other day. I had a mouth issue, some dental issue, some pain in my mouth, and I realized that this is perfect. You turn it upside down, okay, and you tighten it in the back right here, okay, and this pulses PMF into your mouth area. Let me tell you something. It's fantastic. Okay. In 15 minutes of doing that, my pain was gone from my mouth here. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm onto something here. This is great. And it fits perfectly. And why would you want to do that regularly? All your teeth have connections to organs in your body from a traditional Chinese medicine area. Why not, even if it's every other couple of days, you put this on there, especially if you're middle-aged or older, and you're pulsing PMF into your lips, your mouth, your jaw, your gums, your teeth. Anybody have any kind of a canker sore head? I mean, all that stuff is going on. So I alternate now from the eyes. The next day I'm doing the mouth. And then I realized if you put this on like here and you put it down towards the back, they hit exactly in a perfect position in your back to massage, and so like a shiatsu massage in your neck, and it shifts you from into the out of fight and flight, stress relief, at least once maybe. So I'm alternating that, my mouth, and my eyes. Those are not little things. To be able to massage that, it's fantastic. To be able to do that on your mouth is fantastic. All right. Do this on your eyes. All of that. Most of us are only using this about a fourth of its superpower and had all of those qualities. So I messed up my hair in public, but that's okay because I wanted to share that with you. And that's it.
What do you mean that's it? That was wonderful. Like, are you serious? You just blew us all away, buddy. Listen, first of all, John, yeah, I like just the last couple of minutes with you. Like you are a great addition to this community. Mr. Ricky Brandino said in the chat he loves you. He really has a high esteem for you, but so does the rest of the community now. And you bring so much value. Please continue. Like, it's really, I know it's not all your team and you're giving to the bigger picture, but you know what? I always believe in life that the more that we give to the bigger picture, the more that we receive too in some indirect way. Eh? And thank you very much. You're a blessing to this community. Now, since we were talking about health and wealth, I mean, do you have some aspirations to wealth with Holy Life, or is it just finding all these cool things of how it works? Or is there some kind of deviation that is wealth important with health? Like for you, like for me, it is there, but I mean, everybody has their opinions and I can respect all of yours also.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting wealthy with this in all those different ways I mentioned.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear.
My wife likes that. And I mentioned earlier, I don't bring her on. She's a homeopathic doctor, because once you get to meet her, you don't want to hear from me anymore. And but she's becoming a pain in the neck because she's always coming in saying, oh my God, all these testimonies are coming in, all the experiences you're having, the money that's coming in. Tell me more, John. Tell me more, my husband. And pretty soon she's going to kick me out and she's going to be here. So I'm making hay while the sun shines right now. But yeah, I'm interested in the wealth and it's coming. I made a lot of money with Price formula to this for 4 years. And I'm already excelling way beyond that. And Ricky Brandino and I, about 6 months ago, we said to the universe, what is it? What is it that's going to fulfill us? What that we, it's not a price, but we love the frequencies. We love helping people. We love all that. And all of a sudden we realized it's Holy Life. Holy Life is the knock it out of the park company. And for years we didn't realize that. And the more we looked into it every day now, Ricky and I, we talk, we go, can you believe 6 months ago where we were at and where we're at today and how fast it's growing? But I'm just telling you, folks, I'm out there with my surfboard. I'm looking around. I love all you guys. I love being part of this community. And surf's up. Hang 10.
Amen to you, brother. And it's a blessing to have you in this community. And you know what? You always talk well of your wife. We'd actually like to have her on a call one day also.
No. She will. She will be here soon.
All right, no problem.
Thank you.
All right, next speaker I want to bring on is somebody that was with us. Listen, when I started, he actually got a position right away. Yes, but he was busy in other things at that point. Wasn't the timing, and that's why it's so important on today's call. I want you to remember, we had a great call the other time with Trisha, and Trisha, you know what she said? She follows up 15 times on everybody. Some of you give up too quickly when you follow up. I'm sorry. You just give up too quickly. When you reach out to somebody, they might not say right away, yes. Listen, Pete, yeah, he got a position right away, but he didn't want to build it. I reached out to him every month. But of course, I didn't reach out to him to hammer him. Hey, are you joining? Now, come on, hey, this is great. No, I reached out to him in a connection, whatever connection, whether it's his family, his himself. We just had a beautiful connection. And at some point, he started to notice something, and he came in a couple of months ago. I don't know how long you've been there, Pete. Let me bring you on here. Pete DeMonico is just crushing it right now. He's bringing in some amazing individuals. Coach Jenna, Matthew, Lillian. I mean, you could go on the list, but listen, you found your home, eh? This is the feeling I get. You found your home. But before we talk about your success, do you believe in these products, Pete?
I love these products. I had a good friend, John, that used to come stay at my house, and he would bring these pads and he'd bring this web thing, a watch, a necklace, and they were all PEMF. And I would always try them and say, dude, that's pretty cool. How much are those things? He'd be like, oh, well, the pad is $9,000 and the watch is $3,000. And I'm like, forget it. I'm not buying any of that stuff. So I was kind of believed in the technology, but I never saw it as a consumable for my audience or even for myself. I'm kind of, I wasn't going to blow that kind of money. And so, I mean, when I was introduced to it by you, I thought the pricing was there, but to be honest with you, I didn't know you that well. And, you were a little chubbier. I wasn't 100% sure that you were just going to do this. And, you didn't sound that great. I could tell you were kind of finding your way. Well, flash forward.
I love your honesty. That's why
I'm just being honest. Yeah. And when I heard your voice, to answer your question about February 15th, when you messaged me that day, you said, hey, look at my before and after. I'm down 70 pounds. I'm making good money. It's really starting to take off. And then about a couple hours later, you called me. I just heard it in your voice. Like you just sounded like a different person. And I was just so proud of you at that moment for doing everything you said you were going to do. And my belief level just immediately went from probably a 12 to like a 95 right there and then. And then I said, you got some good new products. You said we got the shaken. You showed me how to order that. I was excited to try because I always like the foot pad. And I was in a pretty dark place when you called me. I mean, God really looked out for me because I was looking for answers. And all of a sudden, Luigi appeared in my life again. And like he said, he always stayed in touch. So always very gracious. He even invited me to Singapore one time. And I had to turn him down because I felt disingenuous. Like, dude, I'm not doing the business. You're just being too generous. And, you won me over on that side a long time ago, too. But anyway, so love the products. Love the idea. I have them all now, and I love them all. The goggles are amazing. Thank you for the tips, John. I'm definitely going to start doing those things. And what really has blown me away is the people, though. Like I came into this and I was nervous because of the price tag, even though it was a lot cheaper than PEMF that I'm used to. It's still more than the stuff I was selling. I was used to selling 30, 40, $50 vitamins and stuff. And the first couple people I reached out to, my friend in Vancouver, Lillian, my friend in Australia, Leanne, my friend in Long Island, Jenna, they just all really, I think they said yes to me. I don't think that they said yes necessarily to the company or the product. They said yes to me. Pete, we support you. We'll back you up. And that really just gave me the confidence to want to just, push everything else I was thinking about aside and just start just working. And that first weekend, I just had such a great time. I was talking to people that I hadn't connected with in a while that I was a little bit afraid to reach out to, and I got a great response. And then the girls just started taking off. And in the beginning, it was just the girls. They were working. My friend Jenna was doing more than my whole power leg combined. My friend Leanne was I was noticing her on Facebook without her glasses on, and I'm like, wait a minute. And she's like, this goggles are doing something. Like my glasses hurt. They're not. I don't need them as much. And my friend Lillian was talking about her mom, who had really had nothing to do with the business. Was just a great customer example of someone, had a couple unfortunate things. She fell and stuff like that, and she really used the machine to heal. And so Lillian was a former nurse. So she really was selling me on the technology. And then it's the people. And then my friend Borislav came all the way over from England. So then I'm starting to have people like Vancouver, Brisbane, Long Island, England. And I'm like, wow, this thing is like going worldwide. Even though it's just a couple people, to me, it was like going worldwide. And now Borislav has like almost 70,000 in volume. And he doesn't even ask me for any help. He's just like on a tour and stuff. God.
He's crushing Bulgaria for you, buddy.
Crushing Bulgaria, having the time of his life, sending these videos. And then my friend Jeremy came in, who said, dude, nobody that I know will buy this stuff. My whole audience is like $20 opportunities. He's like 51 levels deep already. And so I'm very grateful for him. And then Matt was the icing on the cake. My friend Matt, who I've really been after the whole time, he finally said, dude, I'll do it. And he came in, he met you, he fell in love with you. You guys are good friends now. And so I have this amazing connection to Canada. All the way on the east with Matt, right in the middle with you in Montreal, right on the left with Lillian. And it's like, I love the fact that I'm having these worldwide connections. It's not just about business. And I'm really focusing on the money. I'm already in M7 in my head. Like I'm just thinking, one of my favorite quotes is Napoleon. I only see the objective. The obstacles must give way. And for me, I'm just really trying not to let anybody distract me. I'm not letting anybody get in my way. I'm just going to keep going. And not everybody is going to believe as much as I do, but I'm trying to believe enough that my friends fall in love with this the way I have. And Lillian, Leanne, Jenna, Matt, Jeremy, Borislav, and a handful of other people, my friend Melanie, have just fallen in love with this too, and it means the world to me. So that's everything to me. And now, and I'll finish on this, I finally, next week, I get to hug Luigi. And Luigi, I'm so proud of you for hitting M5. You are unbelievable. Like what you do every day, it's inconceivable how you can handle so much. Because I have a little sliver of that, and sometimes it's overwhelming. I get to meet my Jenna, my BFF. I get to meet Lillian. I get to meet Matt for the first time. So for me, the event is like a family coming together because these are people I talk to every single day. How is that not family? If you talk to Luigi every day, if everything he goes through, I go through with him. If Jenna's ups and downs are my ups and downs, if Lillian's good days are my good days, how is that not family? So I'm getting to meet my family next week, and that is the most exciting thing in the world. And we're going to be at a great event. So.
Now, wait a second. Just before you get off, I want Lillian here to say a little comment on your talk there. Lillian.
Okay, go for it.
Don't worry, you'll have your spotlight. When it's time, I'll bring you on as an M2 and you'll share your story. But in the meantime, you want to share some love to Pete and to this community? Go ahead, Lillian.
Oh, thank you, Luigi. Congratulations. I am just so excited to be a part of this. I think I put in the chat, I'm like, you're going to be M15 and I'll be hitting M5 and Pete's going to be hitting M15. Like there's just no end to this. And John, I got to say, my mom, went to Bermuda, and her first day, she slipped outside the hotel room and she almost lost her 4 front teeth. The only thing she had with her was her goggles. And you know what she did with them? She wore them on her mouth and she saved her 4 front teeth with them. So when you were saying that, I was like, oh my God, that's my mom. Pete, oh my God, I love you. I cannot wait to meet you because you are like my brother from another mother, and you are just, I'm going to get so emotional because you are just such an amazing person, and you are just so giving of yourself, of your time, to all of us, to everyone in your life. And it's genuine. It's not something that is made up and it's fake and you have to do it because you have to do it to tolerate us. You do it because it is genuine and it comes straight from your heart. And I am so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I'm so grateful that you called me like February 7th in the morning and basically was like, take out your credit card. And Luigi was on the phone and it was me. I was like, what am I doing? What am I buying? Okay. And we just did it. It wasn't even a question. And I would jump off any mountain with you, any time, over anything. Yeah, I love you. And I just am so proud to be a part of this with you.
Nice, nice. That was.
Oh, thank you, Lillian. I love you too.
We can't. We listen. Not Pete and me can't wait to give you a big hug in California.
I think I'm going to have to bring some sort of brace to protect my back.
All
I think
right.
there's going to be a lot of bear hugs going on.
Oh, it's going to be wild. But you know what? So far, before bringing on our last speaker and maybe getting a couple of comments at the end there, I want to say to everyone, you know, I hope you take something out of this call, eh? And especially the next person I also want to bring on, Malik, open up your camera. Is I hope you understand that we really have an amazing. I mean, when I say amazing, it's like it's next level. What we have as a product, but it's not just a product, everyone. It's the community that we're forming. Look at all the bonds. Look at all the like. I mean, you don't see that in network marketing on a global scale. Not at this level. It just doesn't happen. And listen. I don't know what I can say is that some of us are younger, some of us are older, and you know, it's deep inside. We all feel that this is our last rodeo. It's our last rodeo. And I want you to understand that where you are right now, there's no auto ship, there's no stress, there's no forced anything. Don't give up. Like, just keep on believing in yourself. Keep on tapping into the calls. Maybe something John said, or Anna says, or Malik, or Pete. Pete was wonderful tonight. What an amazing speaker. But, buddy, we're going to have to ask Tuan to make you go speak like Anna for 15 minutes on stage in California there. But it's okay. You'll get your turn. You'll get your turn. Listen. Last time Anna was at the event, she didn't speak. This time she's speaking. Next time we have an event, you'll be speaking, Pete. Love you. You're a great speaker, a great human being, and I can feel the love from your team too. Now, the next.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Luigi. And to be honest with you, dude, I would rather clap until my hands bled for Jenna speaking on stage and Lillian speaking on stage and Matt being on stage. So.
Listen,
that means more to me than me speaking. But go ahead, brother.
No. Listen, that was wonderful because in a way, that's what you want. Like at the California event, I'm not the main speaker there. It's everybody on the team that are going to be the main speaker. So yes, I follow your philosophy, smart. And I can imagine Coach Jenna speaking on stage. Listen, she's going to be in California. We already have a plan of how we're going to connect. And yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, listen. Next speaker I want to bring on is somebody that's been with me since day one. Like, he was my first sign-up. All right, everyone. And somebody that we tried working together for the last 3-4 years, and everything we touched went to shits. I mean, everything. So much so, and yeah, it wasn't crypto, by the way. So much so, I remember there was one like they never lasted more than 2-3 months, right, Malik? But there was one project where we got all excited. We got people to invest $100,000 in total, or 200,000. I don't remember there. Imagine, it just started 2-3 weeks ago. All that money came in. They had an event. We went to, I don't know where it was, Malik, in Hong Kong. And
Yeah,
Macau,
Macau.
that's the Las Vegas in Asia. We went to Macau, and coming back from Macau 2 days after, they shut the door. Like, are you serious? You did an event, you made us go all the way to Macau to shut the doors 2 days after? Hey,
Crazy.
it was crazy. So you know what? We always wanted to work together. We just never found the right vehicle to do it. And I think we found it now. Malik, how are you here?
Yeah, I'm doing great and appreciate you having me on and sharing that story. And me and Luigi, we go way back. Luigi's always been a great friend of mine, and I knew him before he even made a lot of money in the crypto space, and we just stayed good friends after. And when I first came into this opportunity, like he said, we had came off of, some things that really didn't go too well, but we always wanted to work together and we always wanted to do something real. And before we even did this opportunity, one time I flew to Panama before I even lived here for another health and wellness type of opportunity because I wanted to do something with Luigi long term, right? That was something that had an auto ship. It was something that, most of us have been through. And, those products and different things like that are very, very hard to build. So when Luigi actually shared this with me, I was making a lot of money, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I had made some significant income in a really short amount of time, right? But Luigi and I, we always wanted to do something together. So, the thing that really got me to get started from day one and become, his first sign up was just the change and the transformation that he was able to make. And Luigi's someone who has a lot of integrity. So before he even shared it with me, he actually tried the product for about a month. He said, if this continues to work on me, then you definitely need to go and get yourself a device. And then when he called me up and I had seen, the significant change and his demeanor and, coming out of that dark place, because when Luigi was going through that dark place, I was a friend to Luigi and he can tell you this, right? I used to call Luigi every single day to check up on him, make sure that he was okay. And it wasn't with any type of monetary gain or anything like that. It was just because Luigi was a good friend of mine, right? And when I seen him come out of that dark place that he was in, and I saw his mindset really shift, and I seen the way that the device had actually taken effect on him, that was when I said, you know what, I'm going to pull the trigger. I need to get me one of these devices. And me, myself, I'm only 45 years old, you guys, and I just hit 45 in May. So when I got into this opportunity, I was only 44. I don't have a lot of health conditions or anything like that. But my mother had passed away at 55 years old, right? Because she did have some type of health conditions. So because of that, it made me want to try this product and start to use it very regularly. And even though I wasn't really promoting the opportunity, I was using the product every single day and I was using it very, very consistently, right? And the first thing that I noticed was that I got laser focused, right? When I would use it for my morning mindset and meditation, I would come back to my computer and I would look at the screen and I would just be dialed in and I would be laser focused. I had so much more energy. And some of you guys probably know my story, some of you guys probably don't. But when I was very young, I got hit by a car and I broke my hip. So I was in a body cast. And I don't know if you guys have ever experienced anything like that, but when you're in a body cast and you come out of it, you pretty much have to learn how to walk all over again. And I was in my adolescence at that time. So once I got into my 20s, I dealt with a lot of pain issues. And, the medical system really didn't have any type of alternatives for me. I went through physical therapy. They gave me a lot of different medications. I used to have to take pills just to be able to go to sleep at night and different things like that. So I was always looking for a way holistically to be able to remedy my pain. And after using the device very, very consistently, that was the thing that I started to notice is that I wasn't dealing with those pain issues anymore. And then, I became frequency Emir. I bought myself all of the different devices. I have every single device that the company has. And I started to use, the P90 along with the Galaxy G1. And I started to use it very consistently. And when I went for my next eye exam, one thing that was really powerful to me is that I didn't have to use bifocal lenses anymore, right? And the only thing that I changed was just using this technology. So I'm not claiming that this does, anything. This is just my story. And that's what it actually did for me. And I would look really goofy with these Tom Fords on right now if I had to have some bifocals on these things. So I was so thankful and blessed that I didn't have to have bifocal lenses. And for me personally, I attribute it to this technology. I don't know if it was that or not, but that's the only thing that I did significant in my day to day as far as making a change. So I really believe in this technology. I really believe in these frequencies. And just like Luigi said, it's really not all about the money, because if it was about the money, I wouldn't be here consistently building this opportunity. I put everything that I was doing in the crypto space down. I've only been in this industry for 9 years. I've made multiple seven figures, you guys. And most of the income that I made was all in the crypto space. I don't come from traditional network marketing or anything like that. My life has been cryptocurrency, and I've been able to make a substantial amount of money doing those projects. But for me personally, I'm an empath, and some of you guys might relate to that. So if I bring someone into something and people end up getting hurt, I feel it. And last year, even though I wasn't promoting this opportunity and I was making a lot of money, I had to go on vacation like every single month. I went on 11 different trips to different countries last year, because that's what it took for me to just get my mind right, you guys. Because when someone loses money, I can't even sleep at night. So it was one of those things where I wanted to, make a shift from the things that I was doing in the past and really do something that's impacting people. And on our last trip that we had in January in Anaheim, I met people that I've actually, directly been impacted by, that were on my team, that had so many phenomenal testimonials that it would just bring tears to your eyes, you guys. And that's what I do it for. I do it because of what this technology is actually doing for people. So for me, if it was about the money, I probably wouldn't be here. I would probably still be in the crypto space where I've made a career for myself and had a lot of money. But at the end of the day, if you focus on this and you actually, do it for the right reasons, to serve people, to help people have a better quality of life, and to help people really experience this technology, the money's just going to come as a byproduct. And that's what's pretty much happening to me right now. So the money is really good once you get to a certain point, and I'm feeling that right now. But in the very beginning, it was a huge sacrifice, and I was willing to make that sacrifice for the greater good of bringing this technology into as many people's homes as possible and helping them get an experience, so that we can start that trickle effect, so that we can raise the vibration of people across the masses and really just make this into a movement. And that's what we have with the Frequency Awakening. So thank you for having me on, Luigi.
Well, listen, just before you get off there, I want to say something. One thing's for sure. If you become M5, which I know you will, all right, you know that you're going to live like a king in Panama, eh?
I'm already living like a king in Panama. I'm so lazy. I mean, I wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Buddy.
I got people coming cleaning my houses, doing my
That's what I
yards
was
and
going to say.
stuff
You
like
could
that.
probably have a
I make
chef.
more money than the president.
You could have a shofar and everything. I mean, you could live like yeah. But listen, it is something a little bit bigger, because it would be nice. Yeah, and yes, I saw your comment in the chat, Steve. We've done health and wellness. Yes, I know you've done some also, but we've never succeeded with those companies. I don't care how much you did it. We've never. I haven't. I don't think Malik has. I don't think Steve has really succeeded with any of them. This is the first time that we're actually going to succeed with something that's real, something that's helping people, something
Well, I actually did, do something back in 2019 where I became the #3 income earner with quantum wellness and different things like that. It's probably the only thing that I've ever done successfully outside of the crypto space. But at the end of the day, it's never been as successful as this, because, like you said, the whole idea of not having any type of auto ship, never losing your value, never losing your position. I have people that joined me like over a year ago who are just now starting to like wake up and starting to see the potential in this opportunity. And now they're starting to build it. But if it was the other way around, and if it was one of those auto ship opportunities, all of those people would have already lost their position and would have been lights out, and they wouldn't get a second chance in the binary. So this is something like I've never done before, especially when it comes to health and wellness. It's kind of like health and wellness on steroids, so to speak.
Oh my God. Listen, we're going to get beeped for that on Facebook, bro. As soon as you say that words, they bleep you. Listen, first of all, we're going to see each other again next week. You know how many times we saw each other because of this already? Toronto, Vancouver, Asia. Yeah, like now we're going back California. Now we're going back to California. And then we're going to Thailand. Like, come on, man. Like, wow, this is a dream come true to be able to share this with you, Malik. What a beautiful soul. And you have a wonderful team, eh? And you're creeping up on 400K. So you're not that far from M3, bro. And you're not going to be one of those people that give up along the way, eh?
Nah, man, like just like you said in the very beginning, when you go from M2 to M3, you have to put your gloves on and you got to be ready to battle, you know? And I remember when I came back as an M2, when we had that trip in Xiamen, China and Singapore, I had just barely hit M2, right? And I have a whiteboard over there where I put all the numbers down. And when I looked at how many more people needed to come into the business for me to hit M3, it was staggering. It's like a
Yeah,
huge
it was
jump
smart.
going from M2 to M3. But just like Luigi said, if you're ready to put your gloves on and you're really ready to, continue to work hard with sharing this opportunity, once you get to M3, you're like at the top of the hill. I remember when Luigi got there, I used to call him up every single day and say, "Hey Luigi, how does it feel at the top of the hill? Do you still have reception up there?" And look at him now, just hit M5, right? And now he's all the way coming down the other side of the hill. So it's a true story.
Thank you, buddy. Hey, we're going to the top together in this one. That's for sure. It's written in the stars. And Steve, can't wait to meet you in Anaheim. You're going to be sharing the sweet room with me and Malik, bro. You better get ready to laugh because you'll see Luigi's not like on Zoom when you see him live. Uh, and all the other wonderful people that are coming on your team and everyone. Listen, but don't discourage yourselves because we're going to have a big Holy Nation event that's going to be announced to it at the event this week. Next week, they're going to announce Holy Nation in Australia. And there's just many other things that'll be happening in the next couple of years, like all over the world. Matthew, for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I'd like you to share your thoughts on tonight's call before we let Anna close it off.
Absolutely. Well, first off, Luigi, huge congratulations to you. You are a servant-driven leader. You're there when I need you. It seems like 24/7. Pete's an amazing sponsor, but we've connected. You make yourself available when I bring the right caliber of leaders to the table, and I really, really appreciate you. Congratulations to Persistent Pete. If it wasn't for Pete, I wouldn't be here. And, I want to show you a picture. You guys recognize that picture right there? That's Twan and Van's floor. Okay. And on February 2nd, Twan sent me a message saying, "Hey, bro, you ever seen one of these devices?"
Oh,
And we went back and forth for a few minutes, but guess what happened? I had my mind shut. I was closed-minded and I wouldn't look. And then he never followed up with me. Well, Pete, when he had the conversation with you, and Pete and I were working on a couple other projects, and Pete just was relentless in persistence to make me open my mind. And I'm famous for telling people, listen, take a look at the information, make an educated decision based on the information you review before you say yes or no. He's being a hypocrite. I wouldn't even look. Finally, Pete was so persistent. I opened my mind and I looked and I went, "Holy crap." But I still struggled understanding the compensation structure with no auto ship. Where's the residual? I've been doing this for 32 years, folks. I'm 52 and I started when I was 20. So I am so thankful for being here. I'm so excited to meet each and every single one of you. I give everybody a huge hug. I booked my plane ticket pretty much right after I get started. I don't think I had even made any money to cover my plane ticket yet. Now, obviously, that's way covered now on my way to M2 and beyond. So, and we're booked for 3 p.m. your time tomorrow with our guy in Portugal. So thank you so much. I'm excited to see everybody. I've dropped the link. There's still time to get a plane ticket, folks. There's still time to get to Anaheim. And I'll end with this story. In 1994, I joined network marketing after I answered an ad in the newspaper looking for a job. I went to that job opportunity. It was a business opportunity. 15 people were in the room, 13 people walked out, but I saw the circles. They said I could make 10 grand a month selling water filters and air filters and nutrition products. And I just wanted to be a circle. So here I am, a circle, folks. But you know what happened for me? They said I had to be at an event in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I lived in Springfield, Massachusetts. And I could afford to jump on a plane, but there was other people that couldn't. So I packed 5 other people in a mid-sized Buick, and we drove 44 hours straight to Las Vegas for a one-day event, turned around and drove back. But that changed the entire course and direction of my life. So with that being said, get to the event if at all possible. It will impact your business, it'll impact your life, and it will change everything for you. And with that, I want to turn it over to the beautiful, amazing Anna, who is she's just she's got such a servant-driven heart. I said it in the beginning of the call, and she's flying 30 hours, folks, to get to the event. So, what's your excuse? Over to you, Emma.
There's no excuses. Thank you, Matthew, and thank you to all of the amazing speakers. Honestly, I just don't know. I'm pinching myself, honestly, guys, that I actually get the opportunity to come out here and just, I don't know whether it's close a call or just try to sum up the magic that happens here every single time we come on as a family. But every single speaker, you guys just totally brought all of the love, all of the respect, all of the gifts that you have in your heart. It's like no one holds back in this community. There is just something, Luigi, that you've brought, this energy of one love that, I don't know, it just infuses everything. It makes us want to be the best that we came here to be. But I just know one thing. I just feel like whatever you describe as God or source or universe, I just feel that the frequency awakening, this container belongs to each and every one of us, and it's pulling the best of us out of us. There is just leaders being born every single day in this community because it's like we're midwifing this frequency awakening that's happening on the planet right now. It's the products, it's the frequencies that we're taking in every day, but it's also the community. It's the way that we just spark each other's greatness. So I just want to thank everybody for being part of the frequency awakening, for embodying it, for being the ambassadors of this awakening happening on the planet. There are so many people out there right now looking for a safe home to heal, whether it's financial, whether it's physical, spiritual, emotional. I know that for me and Asha, it was all of the above. And our life is just a radical, radical shift from where it was, our marriage, our parenting. There is no aspect of our life that hasn't transformed because of this community. So from my heart to everybody here, thank you for being a part of our transformation. Luigi, from the bottom of my heart, from every single day that I wake up in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, you are the first person that I speak to every day. You're my best friend. You're my business partner. You're a part of our family. We wouldn't be here without you. This celebration today, I celebrate, everyone celebrates you today, is an opening. It's just another opening for all of us to go next level. So thank you for being you, because you are everything. You really are the Don of our community. From my heart, from everyone here, celebrate you today, because it's gonna get better. The best is yet to come for everybody here. So guys, step into this space, because we love you so much, and we are never gonna stop until every single one of you makes your dreams come true here with this amazing community. So with that, see you in Anaheim.
Wait a second. If I'm the Don, hey, you know what you are? Ricky just wrote in the chat, you're the Oli Queen.
There are lots of us queens here. We're all stepping up together, but it is just an absolute honor to be on this journey. It's a humbling honor to be on this journey with you, Luigi, and with everyone here. We don't take it lightly. It's like this every single day. It's just, the gratitude is extreme. We're all on purpose here, and we found our home together. So with that,
I can see that these type of calls, when we have different stories from different people, is very powerful. All right, so we can do mindset, a whole bunch of different calls. No, leave it on gallery, please. We can have a lot of different things, but one thing's that powerful. I can see a lot of people in the chat here that are M1s or M2s or M3s, whatever. Please reach out to me. I mean, there's something that if we can bring on different peoples every time that are M1s, M2s, and M3s, because everyone has a different story, right? And maybe one of those stories will connect with you, and I just know we really want everybody to understand that M1, okay, yes. M2, a little bit of work, yes. But man, if you get to M2, oh my God, please don't give up. M3, you succeeded. So it's not M5, M6, and 7. M3, you succeeded. So If you're close to M2, continue at M3. If you're M1, just concentrate on M2. Like, this is so amazing. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for all the speakers. John, Malik, Lillian, Matthew, Pete. And man, this is crazy. I mean, everybody on this call, we're going to be in California. Are you going to be in California too, John? Oh, you are too. All right. So everybody on this paddle is going to. Oh, sorry, Asher. Are you going to be there? No. Oh my God, I just blew it. So it was either Asher or Anna, and yeah, it looks like Anna won the deal there. She flipped a coin with Asher there. But no, that's a personal story. It's because why Asher? You want to tell the community because you have to also you have part of you that has to take care of your life too, right?
Yeah, there's still parenting that has to happen every now and then, just every now and then. No, that's okay. And listen, you know what? Let me tell you some magic. Even from thousands of kilometers away, Anna is still the best mom in the world. So I've got to, really honor that. The way that she balances her business and her parenting and, our whole family life is just remarkable. But somebody has to stay home, at least for this one, for this big trip. So that's what we're going to do. But, I'm there in spirit with you, bro, and with all of you.
And you know what? Yeah, I know. Listen, you came to Asia, you came to California, so it's not like you never come. No, you always come. But there's just a little bit of juggling there to do. But I think we're going to see each other in Thailand, and we're going to see each other at least in December. That's for sure, right? At that big event when you guys.
100%. That's it.
Okay. Well, everyone, blessings. Thank you for coming to the call, and thank you for participating in the chat. A lot of beautiful messages. And yeah, if you want to be on one of our calls, I'm always looking for volunteers who want to step up. It's all a question of stepping up. Like there's something that happens when you step up to the plate and you just break that little barrier of, like take possession of your leadership, because there are people that come from your team and they see you come on and talk with a certain posture. That's so inspiring for your team. All right. So please take your leadership. Okay. If you really want to take it to the next level. Don't be shy to come on these calls. Bye, everyone. Go.
Happy Father's Day to all you amazing dads out there.
It's true, eh? That's
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day, everyone.
Bye, everyone.